Kia ora, morena. Hello, Facebook world. If you are joining us, say kia ora, say morena. We'd love to know that you are here and joining me today. I'm just going to share the live, and then all my devoted attention will be with you. Let me know where you are coming in from, where you are watching, how you are this morning. We are going to pull some cards this morning and see what soul messages we have coming through this morning. I have not put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm still here with you. Yes. Say kia ora, say morena. Hello. If you are joining me live today, I'm just sharing this live. Do it correctly. Just wait for a couple of people to jump on. How are you this morning? Let me know how you all are and what part of the world or the country or countries you are coming in from. How are you feeling this morning? It's getting a bit colder here in New Zealand. Scarf's out. Found this old scarf. I actually made this like a few years ago. You can do like arm knitting, which is actually really, really awesome. So this is my second live, doing live intuitive cards in this space. So if you missed last week, I am going to be coming live every Friday intuitively to what feels good for me on a Friday and pulling some messages and some cards. So if you would like to join, feel free to, and if you are meant to be here, you will be here. And I decided to step away from all the organisation that I always do, or just step down a little bit and choose to do Fridays and not at a specific time. Quite often, pretty much all the time, I set times for all the things I do in life. I really like organisation, I really like routine. I play full out more and commit more when I write a time down and allocate it in my diary or on my wall, etc. It just drives something different in me. So through my intuitive healer training, I have been working a lot more on flowing, trusting that intuition of when feels good and when doesn't, and listening to my alignment in my heart and my gut, what feels lovely to me. So, 2 decks today, beautifuls. Angels, gods, and goddesses. I haven't yet figured out how to turn the screen round. So it's probably backwards to you, yeah. Angels, gods, and goddesses, deck 1. And then, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous to use these cards because there is big words and big things that I'm still learning around this beautiful, powerful deck. So Liquid Crystal Oracles, incredible, but today I'm going to give it a crack. So if you would like a card, please put in the comments, card please Maddie, or card please, or I would like a card please. And I will be pulling one from the angels, gods, and goddesses, and one from the liquid crystal, which is so powerful, this liquid crystal, but it's still quite overwhelming for me. Still a lot. I'm still learning a lot. It's a lot in my energy, and it's very, 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 very powerful. And you get, like, how big the beautiful guidebook is. It is not a guidebook. It is like a beautiful, it has just got so much amazing information and power and knowledge in there, and history, I suppose, too. One level, one beautiful level. Just going to check and see. We'll wait a couple of more minutes and see if anyone comes on. And if you are joining and you would like a card today, or 2 cards, one from each deck that we're using today, please write card please in the comments. And if we don't have anyone turn up and want a card today, then we will pull some collective messages so that people can catch the replay and scroll intuitively until they find something that is drawn for them, that calls them. Let's pop this over here. So if you are joining, kia ora, morena, hello. And if you would like a card, I'm going to start with, actually, I'm going to pull myself some cards this morning. Do I want, let's start with the other one, actually. And then we'll see if some more people come on and anyone wants any messages. Otherwise, we will pull some cards for the collective. Not used to sitting on a computer chair. I usually have a Swiss ball, so I'm learning like not to swing like a child. Beautiful. Let's see what messages we have today. Goddess of Justice, Goddess of the Unknown. So 2 cards I've pulled for myself. Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. And Goddess of the Unknown, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. Just need to read that again. Goddess of the Unknown, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. How beautiful her eyes are. The power in those eyes is freaking incredible. Let's have a little nosy. I feel like the Goddess of the Unknown is all of me right now. I feel like the Goddess of the Unknown is exactly what I'm doing on this live right now. 6 months ago, I definitely couldn't have told you that I would be on a live doing intuitive messages and cards and intuitive healing and generational clearing and inner child work and shadow stuff and all of the deep work that I'm doing now. I definitely did not know that was coming, and still now, let's say, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. And the power in her eyes there is incredible, because it's like almost like a fear, a positive fear, feeling like a good fear of discomfort, but choosing to feel the power of the unknown and feel that fear and feel that fear in a way that you just want to fall into it. You want to fall forward into that fear. That's what I can feel for her, for me, in this space, if that makes sense. Because I would say that I don't have much fear at the moment, but I still feel fear. But I don't let fear stop me. There is a difference. There is a fear and there is unknown in a space of when you know, but you also don't know, but you choose to trust and you choose to step forward into that space. So that's what calls that's what calls me right now. And Goddess of Justice, what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. When I look at this picture, I just want to be silent for a moment, because I feel like this talks into my whole journey of how I lost myself, how I broke down, how we break down and we lose ourselves, and in the moments when bad things or negative things or things that we feel are a burden or a curse and all of those things, they happen to us, and in that moment we think it's the worst thing ever, and it is the worst thing ever. When you're in that moment, it is the shittest place to be. And then when you start to rebirth, or when you start to rise, or you start moving naturally into the recalibration, into the rebirth, into the space that was created from all the hard, stuck, crappy shit, you start to realize that it's all a blessing, because it was all meant to happen so that it would create where you are now. If I didn't contract genital herpes, if I didn't lose myself, if I didn't lose my mental health and go crazy and go woo-woo and didn't get chlamydia again and then lose it and then go to the doctors and be like, I've had enough, I'm not well, I'm woo-woo up here, I am not happy, I'm having so many anxiety and panic attacks, I'm stuck down in the If I didn't have all of that, leave my nursing career and go and spend a year wallowing in my pain, in my self-sabotage, in my self-hate, in my self-blame, in the shame and the stigma, and releasing all of that stuff, releasing all of the shit, releasing all of the shit that I was feeling, I would not be here today. I would not be this person I am now. I would not have this light or this vibrancy in my being and in my purpose now. Kia ora, Kimberly. How are you? Where are you coming in from today? Would love to hear from you. I'm just pulling some cards for myself this morning, waiting for a few people to come on. So if you would like a card pulled or a message today, please let me know in the comments. Just pop a yes, please. So I'm going to now read from the guidebook regarding these messages after that little share around those cards and how they definitely relate to me. So, Goddess of the Unknown, let's have a looky. They're going past it. Knowledge, no. Here we go. Australia. What part of Australia? I am trying to learn more about, like, what do you call it? My bearings of Australia. I've been to Australia twice. I've been to Melbourne and somewhere else, which I can't remember. But I have so many beautiful friends in Australia, and then they tell me where they are, and I'm like, Australia's quite big. I am in New Zealand, beautiful. Auckland, New Zealand, but I grew up in Whitianga on the Coromandel in New Zealand. Yes, please, 2 cards, beautiful. Well, I will just read these 2 messages from the guidebook, and then I will pull you some beautiful cards. Western Australia, a place called Kalgoorlie. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a gold mining town. I think I used to know someone that lived there. I've heard that word before. I'll definitely have to, I'm going to get like a world map one day and pinpoint where everyone I know is, so that I can try and get some bearings. I love New Zealand, went there on a cruise. Ooh, nice. Yeah, New Zealand is a very special place. I am very thankful to call it home. It is very beautiful. So, Goddess of the Unknown, a new chapter of your life is just around the corner. Only through the darkness of night are we able to see the beautiful tapestry of light which stems from the stars above us. This card is here to help you ease your fears about the future and of the unknown. Even though you presently cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, you are being urged by the goddess to trust. You are always on the right path, even when you think you've strayed completely off it. A major chapter in the story of your life has recently come to a close, and an exciting new chapter is about to begin. Through the current emptiness, the seeds of a fertile new future sprout through. Soon you will see the light shining as brightly as ever. Beauty. I feel like these cards are possibly very relational to my near past, if that makes sense. Goddess of Justice, 48. Yeah, both of these cards really relate to my journey that I've just been through, that I've just grown through, I feel deeply. Okay, Goddess of Justice. You feel what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. You feel that a certain situation in your life is in some way unfair. Yet be assured that justice, which is the natural state of balance inherent in the universe, does exist. So yeah, big time. You feel, that makes so much sense. You feel that a certain situation in your life is in some way unfair. So definitely, it must have been like three years ago when I was diagnosed with genital herpes, and my whole life crashed and burned, and it was a death for me, being diagnosed with something so stigmatized, and my mental health and how I broke down, and I absolutely lost it and was so victimized and so much embarrassment and shame, and that this is so unfair. Why did this shit happen to me? Why did this happen to me? Blah, blah, blah. Why couldn't it happen to someone else? This is so fucking unfair. Deeply talking about my past. Justice is actually the universal law of cause and effect through which all in life is kept in balance. The recent event which you perceive to be unfair is actually a blessing in disguise, here to guide you towards your highest purpose. It is understandable that you cannot see the blessing at this time, which I just talked about, and I just said at the time, I was like, oh my god, this is a curse, my life is over, this shit is like bullshit. That's where I was, and now I know that it was such a blessing. And a lot of times I will talk to people and they're like, oh, do you hate the guy that gave it to you? Do you blah blah blah? Are you like, oh my god, I'm so sorry? I get that quite a lot because people are empathetic and they care, and it's so sweet because I know that they love and they care for me. But they're, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I'm not sorry anymore. I'm like, I love my herpes. My herpes brought me to where I am now. It gifted me like this passion and purpose in my heart. If I did not get diagnosed with genital herpes, fuck, I would not be here. I would still be nursing, unhappy, stressed, feeling not good enough, feeling like I ever do everything fucking wrong all the fucking time, still saying in toxic male relationships, romantic relationships in my past. If it wasn't for herpes triggering like this huge passion and purpose for self-development and learning to discover myself, bring awareness to myself, and open my heart to really face the shit that is deeper inside. It's not about the herpes diagnosis. It is about what opens in us as a person, and the healing and the negative thoughts and the programming that's in our mind and the generational stuff that is all passed down as well. Kimberly says, I'm so sorry to hear, hugs. Anyone who is mean about that is stupid. It is so easy to get and nothing to be ashamed about. I can't read the rest of your message, Kimberly. My phone is not opening it. Let me see if I can see on my computer. Thank you so much. And thank you for the hugs. And yeah, it took me a long time. I was diagnosed in October 2019. And it broke me big time. Like it was just a stigma, you know, and when we don't know and we don't have enough education, and we're like, I was a pediatric nurse beforehand, so I was a nurse diagnosed with genital herpes, and I didn't even understand. I knew it was an STI, and we get taught at school, oh, don't get one, but they don't teach you really, you know, like we don't have that sport. After you get one, this is what happens and this is okay. I just am trying to see if I can read the rest of your comment, Kimberly. Oh, there's not much of it. Nothing to be ashamed about. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much. And it really isn't. And that's what I love. I love about the work that I do now and the community I hold space for, because it's very special. It's breaking those stigma and that shame. And not just herpes shame, not just STI shame and stigma, but all life stigmas, regardless of what it is, whether it's parenting, it's addiction, it's mental health, it's abuse, it's fat or skinny stigma, it's a stigma about your sexuality, any of the things, stigma and shame, and releasing that and taking the shame out of that, you know, like really, really just having the harder taboo conversations and unpacking that to make ourselves feel more in tune with each other and community. So where was I up to? It is understandable that you cannot see the blessing at this time. However, the goddess of justice is asking you to surrender the strong emotions and resentments you've attached to this situation. Trust. By letting go of this issue, she will help clear your path and create the space for something wondrous to occur. Wowee. What powerful, powerful cards. So special, so relatable. Are they beautiful? So relatable. Okay, beautiful Kimberly. So I will pull you 2 cards unless I feel called to pull you any more, Kimberly. So I am doing today Liquid Crystal, which is very, very powerful, and I'm a bit nervous about pulling them today because I'm still getting used to them, but what better way to learn than do it and experience it. And then the other pack is Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. If you guys are joining us live and you would like a card, I am just pulling beautiful Kimberly Reagan some cards, but pop a yes please in the comments. Did that one want you, Kimberly? Beautiful. Oh, wow. Goddess. Oh, 2. Goddess of Strength. And Angel of Families. Beautiful. Goddess of Strength. Angel of families. Interesting. I wonder, Kimberly, if if there's been a lot going on within your family, or your chosen family, or the family that you consider family in your heart at the moment, and it is almost feels like a little bit of a battle, almost feels like a conflict. Like one moment it's like almost, I don't know, maybe a hate-love relationship, and in a sense that of course you love your family and you have so much time and cherishment and energy and love for them, and at the same time it's hard and it's challenging, but at the same time it's growing strength within your heart, and building you and growing you into more and more, into discovering who you are, your morals, your values, and what is in your heart. Goddess of strength, stand up for what you believe in. You will gain respect by holding your ground. So boundaries big time. Boundaries, healthy boundaries that respect you and strengthen you, but also in the long term, maybe the people around you or the situations or relationships that you are in, maybe they may not in this moment see that, maybe they might externally feel like or think that you are being harsh, or that you are being hard, or that you are being not so nice, because you've started to build these boundaries, but in the long run it is going to gift healthiness and nourishment and quality in yourself and in the relationships and for the people around you that are, I suppose, influenced by your energy. Kimberly says, yes, always stand my ground these days. Yep, 100%, lol. Beautiful. I'm glad that that's resonating. So Goddess of Strength, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground, which, good on you, girl, because it sounds like you really, and feels like you really are holding your ground from a place of heart, from a place of intention, from a place of quality, because of goodwill in your heart, if that makes sense. Angel of families, the angels surround both you and your family at the moment. Big time. This is all that stands out to me right now, is shining light, and like light. Oh, light. That's what I want to say. Light. Okay, I'm going to read your messages from the guidebook for you, beautiful, and then we will pull a card from the liquid crystal. If you guys are joining us live and you would like a card, feel free to put card please in the comments. Okay, what are we looking for? Angel of Families 23. Okay, Angel of Families. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. Do not worry about your family or loved ones, for all will work out. The angels surround you and your family at this time. Feel their love and light, and know that both you and your loved ones are forever held in the eternal embrace of love. Surrender your fears and any concerns you may have for your family, a family member, or a loved one to the angels, and know that the situation is being held and transformed right now. Gently close your eyes. Feel and visualize those you love being bathed in light and love. All I can hear is light. Imagine beams of love emanating from your heart and mind, infusing and surrounding each family member and loved one with beautiful healing energy. In turn, feel the light and love they emanate to you in return, and thank the angels for their assistance. Kia ora, Andy. I am good, thank you. Yes, you may have a card. I have one more to pull for Kimberly, and I can definitely pull you a card afterwards. Kimberly says, I can completely resonate to that. Beautiful. I'm so glad that you feel that and it relates, Kimberly. Goddess of Strength. 54. Goddess of Strength, Emily. Sorry, Kimberly. I don't know why Emily came through then. Stand up for what you believe. There are times in life when it is best to let go and walk away from certain situations. However, you are being encouraged by the universe to stand up for what you believe in. With regards to a situation you are currently faced with, the universe is testing your faith and resolve. Stand firm in your beliefs and convictions, yet do not allow resentment or anger to fester. It is possible to be both loving and strong simultaneously. You will gain much respect from others by standing your ground. At the same time, you will have broken a long-standing pattern of not standing up for yourself that has affected your life experiences for a long time. Congratulations. So I'm wondering, Kimberly, did you used to like your self-care boundaries in a sense of, do people used to walk over you quite a lot because you have a big heart? I don't know. Maybe there's been, or maybe you've always stood up for yourself, but you've found a new way of standing up for yourself recently. Maybe you've always in some way stood up for yourself, but now you've found a new way of doing it. Yes. Thanks. That's what I needed to hear. Thank you. Oh, so beautiful, honey. I'm so glad that resonated. I am just going to pull you one more from Liquid Crystal Oracle quickly and see what comes in for you here. So grateful that those messages in some form or way don't actually know how to pronounce this one. This is why I was a bit nervous to pull these cards, but I'm going to give it a go. Is it Chariot? Individualization. Kimberly says, I didn't even ever stand up for myself, but after going through so much crap, I now do. Damn, girl. Good job. Good job. Good work. So let's have a little nosy. Lots of purples. Okay. $93. Okay. Let the spirits of your past live in you and deliver your future through self-love, realized personal power, and the dictation of divine wisdom. You step now upon the path home. If chariot has come to you today, it signals a rebirth of sorts. It is time to become the individual that you are and release yourself on the world. The first steps in doing this are always the releasing of attachments and cutting away of outside influences as they keep us as we are and make change difficult. The loving vibration of chariot, I'm gonna have to look up that pronunciation, guys, makes sure that when you are reborn, your spiritual, personal, and individual gifts are embraced. For with them realized, integrity to higher purpose is assured, and you will shine. At this important time, you should expect to be challenged by the world and the people around you. They all perceive you a certain way, and most are resistant to change due to its unpredictable and often painful nature. Take care to not be swayed into their perceived idea of you, and hold tight the true self as it is rebirthed in all its glory. The new you will carry many new opportunities as the spirit that you are makes its mark on the world. Trust in your infinity spark. It believes its path has never been so clear. If you have asked for a sign or call to action, this is the most potent one available. Chariot only arrives when divine purpose is about to be addressed and sent into physicality. The master diva of this stone often delivers messages in music. Listen to some with an open heart. Who knows where you may go? Chariot is the sacred crystal of the Egyptian goddess Mart, I don't know how to say that one either, and the ascended master, Paul the Venetian. It is a whale contact stone and was worked with to communicate with the Atlantean times. Chariot can directly interpret their songs of light. I hope that resonates, beautiful Kimberly. Thank you so much for being here. Kia ora Thoko. I hope I'm saying that right. Thoko. Hi, Lynn. Yes, sure thing. So, Andy, are you still here? Would you still like a card? Andy, if you could just let me know if you are still here. And I will happily pull you some cards, Andy, but I just want to make sure that you are still here live. Give you a couple of minutes to, yeah, you're still here, beautiful. Where are you coming in from, Andy? What part of the world are you coming in from today? Just need some water. The UK, beautiful. I haven't been there myself. I'm in New Zealand. Just going to take some of these layers off. Forget how hot you get when all that energy comes through. The UK, beautiful. What part of the UK? Goddess of beauty, Andy. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Portsmouth, very historical. So Andy, I don't know, tell me, have you ever had, this may be quite confronting, but do you get faced with challenges around your self-worth, around your appearance, or around who you are? Or have you in the past? Have you had challenges with accepting who you are or parts of you, resenting yourself, shaming yourself in the past, and you've started to realize and shift into a new space of acceptance of some sort, and realizing that you, or maybe you are going to, realizing that you are worthy, that you have beauty in whether it is your physical appearance or your personality, who you are, your traits, your hobbies, how you show up in the world to the people you care about, or to yourself, the most important person. I feel like if you haven't already started a new journey of learning how to love the beautiful parts of yourself, then this may be something that you are going to step into in the near future if you choose to, if that makes sense. Yeah, would love to hear from you if this is something that has been in the past or is now. Goddess of beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. So maybe in the past you were trying to change something about yourself, and had tough times, and it's easy to be critical of yourself. Yeah, it sure is. And time to look forward. Yeah, I feel quite emotional. I don't know if it's making you emotional, but I feel like a rush of tears, like that feeling when you feel like you're about to cry and it comes up and it's really overwhelming. I feel like maybe in the past, or possibly now, have you been maybe not consciously and maybe not intentionally trying to change yourself, but trying to please others by being someone different than really who you are, in your heart, kind of thing. I'm going to read from the book now for you. Goddess of Beauty, 46. You are a wondrously beautiful being of light. Yet you cannot see it because you are comparing yourself to others instead of looking honestly and lovingly at yourself. Meditate upon the image on this card and allow your light and natural beauty to shine through. You are beautiful just as you are. There is nothing to change or fix. Just love and accept yourself as you are, as you honor the beautiful person that you are. Others will feel the light and warmth radiating from you. As a result, you will attract wonderful and generous people into your life that will love and accept you for all you truly are. Just be yourself. That is where your beauty lies. So just be who you are to ignite your beauty, Andy. Keep learning to love yourself and invest that time into who you are. I feel like even though there's tough times, I feel like you have a very deep calmness about you. You try. Good on you. I hope you are proud of yourself. Are you proud of yourself? You try. Yeah, I can feel that. And I just feel like it's like be calm. Be calm in who you are. Choose to be calm. Do things that make you feel calm. Ooh, that's far too many that have fallen out for you, Andy. Not today. Okay, let's pull you one more. Citrine Abundance. I love this orange. Abundance, abundance. So, abundance, abundance, abundance. Let's have a nosy. Citrine. 103. Okay, Andy. If Citrine has come to you today, a gift is on the way. Something that you have desired for a long time is about to become a reality. The main thing to remember at this time is that new things can only occur where space has been made for them to exist. This means letting go of all attachments and standing in a self-loving and confident way to receive. Wow. Letting go, letting go, letting go. What can you let go of, Andy, to make space and clear? The shining light of Citrine also signals a clearing of negativity from your system and a burst of newfound vitality that should be directed onto the guided pathways of self-growth and development. If the stone had its way, we would all love each other, heal each other, and respect each other. It asks a lot of us mortals. But it can give the endless gift of unconditional light and love. Get ready to receive your dreams, but always be prepared to see just how small they are in the bigger picture. What did you say, Andy? I am currently a calm person. I can feel it. I can feel your calm. Yeah, I feel, like it's a calming nature for me. I try to more rational rather than let emotions rule any situation, if you can understand that. Yeah. So tuning in and processing those emotions and observing them and sitting with them rather than rather than like reacting from the emotions, if that makes sense. Yeah, beautiful. There you go, Andy. I hope you have a beautiful day, or even it might be evening over in the UK. Hope that was beautifully helpful. What is the time? 10:30. Okay, I reckon two more people, sorry. Let's go back up and see who is here. So Kimberly, Andy, Thoko. I hope I am saying your name correct. Beautiful. Are you still here, Thoko? And then we will do Lynn if they are both still here. Brilliant, thank you. Have a good day. No problem. You are so welcome, Andy. Thoko or Lynn, are you guys here? Please let me know if either of you are here, and I will pull you some messages. If Thoko and Lynn are not here, if there is anyone else on live. Oh, Lynn is here. Beautiful, Lynn. I will pull you a card. I'll just give Thoko a couple more minutes to see if she is still here. I think she is a she. Shouldn't assume, because you never know, and it's quite hard to see our pictures on live. Okay, I'll just give Thoko 2 more minutes to see if they are here. And if not, then Lynn, I will definitely pull for you. Where are you coming in from, Lynn? What part of the world, what country, what town? Would love to know where you are coming in from and how you are today. US beauty. Yeah, that's fine, Thoko. I was just double checking whether you were here first, just because wherever I pull for, I need them to be live. So you are here, not a problem. So we will pull for Thoko. And then for Lynn, what part of the world are you coming in from, Thoko? Please correct me if I am not pronouncing your name correctly. Let's see what messages for you today, Thoko. South Africa, beautiful. I dream to visit South Africa one day. You pronounced it well, good, I'm glad. Thank you for confirming that for me. This one twice today. Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Thoko. Goddess of Justice. I'm wondering if I almost feel a sense of shock, Thoko. Like there's been something possibly quite, I don't know if trauma is the best word, but if there's been something quite traumatic or something that's given you a fright or just really shocked you, caught you off guard, and what I'm getting at the moment is give yourself time to process, give yourself time to process. Be gentle on yourself as you go through whatever you're going through at this time. Goddess of Justice. 48. A breakup. Yeah. Was it a sudden breakup? I feel like something may have happened quite like halt it's like and give yourself time. Be gentle on yourself that you will pull through, but don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself, don't force yourself, don't be so hard on yourself. Just be gentle on you and give yourself time. It's okay to give yourself time. It's okay to grieve, to sit in it and just be there for a moment. Thoko says yes. Awesome. I hope, yeah. So much love, darling. So Goddess of Justice. What seems injustice is actually a blessing. You feel that a certain situation in your life is in some way unfair. Yet be assured that justice, which is the natural state of balance inherent in the universe, does exist. Justice is actually the universal law of cause and effect through which all in life is kept in balance. The recent event which you perceive to be unfair is actually a blessing in disguise, here to guide you. towards your highest purpose. It is understandable that you cannot see the blessing at this time. However, the goddess of justice is asking you to surrender the strong emotions and resentments you've attached to this situation. Trust. By letting go of this issue, she will help clear your path and create the space for something wondrous to occur. I'm going to pull you one Foko from the liquid crystal, and then we will do some for the beautiful Lynn. Appetite, foresight. Those colors together, striking, so striking. Foko says, wow, I'm happy to hear that. Good, beautiful. I hope those messages really align and support you today. Let me just read your liquid crystal card. 52. I'm just going to call it appetite. I don't know if that's how we actually pronounce it. If appetite has come into your life today, planning is the key word. Your negative cycle that seems to repeat itself in life has been recognized by spirit and is about to be broken. Whatever it is that you are about to enter or undertake in life, be sure to use your intuition and all of your ability to foresee the outcome. Take time to plan every step and try to remove the obstacles before beginning. Appetite is also asking you to be sure of what you want. Ignore all external pressures that are pushing you. Think and then act. Things that are to be yours in the world will wait. If they do not, they were never supposed to be yours. Reaction in the world leads down an unpredictable path that is not really yours to walk. The lessons you encounter will lift you back to your true path. Offer the choice to think and then act again. How many times will you walk this circle? It resonates. Foko says it resonates. Beautiful. I'm so glad. So glad. You are so welcome, Foko. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Beautiful Lynn, are you still with us, darling? We will pull some for you, and then I am off to see my beautiful friend and meet her toddler. Not a problem, Foko. Foko says, thanks very much. Thank you for joining us today. And Lynn, if you could just let me know if you are still here with us and you would like your cards. Hot, baby. Lynn, are you still here with us, beautiful? I'm here, yay! You've been waiting so patiently, and I'm so glad that you've come back to join us this week, because I did see your comment last week when we were on, and it must have literally been, you know, when you're like, finish the live, and then your message popped up. So we just missed you last week, but hey, everything is exact. So maybe you were meant to be here this week to get a message rather than last week. Everything is divine and in divine timing for divine reasons. say your last name, Lynn? Lynn Sees? I'm saying that right? Lynn Sees? Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. Are you very spiritual, Lynn? Gosh, I really feel purple today. I just feel purple and purple and purple. Like purple. I just feel like purple. Like, I don't know, Lynn. Do you like purple? Do you wear purple? Maybe you should wear some purple today. I feel like purple. Purple, purple, purple. Purple. Yeah, I can feel that. Like, just power. Power. Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. I feel like you're strong at this already. I feel like empathic. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. Within this picture, I just feel strength. I feel really, really strong. Like you hold yourself really, really certain. Really, really, I don't like the word stable, but stable, certain. Like, like really, really not stern, but really, really strong. Like you hold yourself. But at the same time, I feel like maybe just bringing a little bit of awareness or focus to the thoughts or the fears that come up or are coming up in your head, or the words you are using. So just being cautious or aware of the words that you are thinking, or those little worries that haven't happened yet and may not happen. Just trying to be in the moment a little bit more, possibly just bringing awareness to being in the moment when worries come up and there's fears of, oh, this might happen in the, this might, because it may, you may be creating these things or contributing to them or playing a part to them, when if you can just, I suppose, focus on just being here right now, what is right now, in some sense. You have so much strength in there, but little worries are maybe creeping in, or little worries are... Do you like that? Yeah, let's read the book, hey, and see. Goddess of Psychic Protection. $52. Oh, I can hear the rain outside. What you believe, you create. You subconsciously believe that someone is energetically trying to cause negativity in your life. You have drawn this card today to remind you that the life force or energy at the heart of everything, at the heart of every living thing is in essence love. Each individual soul forms part of a universal soul. All is energetically connected through the light of love. No one can physically harm you, possess you, or influence you unless you believe they can. What you believe, you create. You do not need to protect yourself from others as much as you need to protect yourself from your own negative beliefs and fears. To dissolve these beliefs and fears, all you need to do is focus on the light and love within and around you, and within and around every living thing. Imagine pure white light surrounding you each and every moment of your life. Know you are always protected. and forever within God's light. Focus on the image of the goddess whose face appears on this card. Feel the love, light, and wisdom emanating from her. Know that she merely reflects the infinite love, light, and wisdom within you. Lynn says, I stay busy on my business. Yeah, what is your business, beautiful Lynn? What do you do? What do you do for life? Don't you go out. Just going to pull you one more, Lynn, from Liquid Crystal Food Service. Beautiful. What kind of food service? Like a restaurant or like a catering or a barrister? I feel like that card that we just... Owner. Beautiful. I feel like that card that we just... Yeah. Have you been having any negative, worrying, limiting beliefs come up, Lynn, lately? Even if they're really subtle, maybe you don't notice them, but just take a moment and really think into... Sometimes we don't notice our negative thoughts and we don't notice our limiting beliefs until we really pause and we think and we go, oh, I've always been saying I can't do this, or there's none of this and I'm so restricted, and all of those things, those limiting beliefs. Okay, one more card for you, Lynn, and then we will finish for the day. But if anyone is joining and was hoping to get a card every Friday, so give Ride Your Stigma, give the page a follow. Every Friday I am going to, at an intuitive time, I already do, come on live and pull intuitive messages on a Friday, New Zealand time. So feel free to give us a follow and keep an eye out if you would like a card next week. I'm just pulling one last card for beautiful Lynn. So we have been on for a while now. Otherwise, I do... Oh, that one really wants us. Otherwise, I do offer psychic readings, 47 New Zealand dollars. So feel free to book in, message me for more details as well. Ooh, this is a tricky one to say, Lynn. Lapis lazuli, realization, Laza Wodel. Purple again. Purple, Lynn. Let's have a nosy. 173. Okie dokie. On this day, the regal grace of Lapis lazuli has landed upon you, an ancient one of infinity wisdom. She has chosen you as her playground. Her presence signals the breaking through, cutting away, and true realization of that which should not be on your path. She has come to help you break through the self-created veils of illusion and distraction from your personal higher purpose. At this time, your personal power will be found in your voice as an expression pathway. The gift should be used responsibly with compassion, truth, and integrity, for then it will lead to the realization Lapis has come to offer. Don't be confused by the energy of Lapis. This is not a time of healing. It is the time of action and realization, not outward but inward. To the infinity light that you are, the greatest gifts in the universe are revealed this way. For now, realize, see, and know. The necessary healing will come later. hope they resonate for you, Lynn, and you got the messages you needed today. Thank you everyone for coming to join us for beautiful intuitive messages. If you would like to book a private one-on-one psychic reading, 47 New Zealand dollars, you can either book on the Book Now on Facebook, otherwise send me a private message and we can sort out payment and book you in a beautiful one-on-one private intuitive psychic reading. Otherwise, I will see you all next week on Friday for live intuitive messages. Love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Lynn says yes, much love to you. Thank you. Mwah.